We are breaking all the rules. Take what you know about coffee and milkshakes and throw it out the window. We have our own thing going on here.
I need a little more
What's
caffeine.
it called?
Yeah, this is an affogato.
Affogato.
It is served in Italy all the time. It's kind of starting to sweep some of the bigger cities right now in the United States, so it's on its way over here. But it's a very common. Basically, they have it like right before dinner or late in the afternoon.
Right before dinner? Before
yeah.
dinner.
They
my
the
maid of
rules.
honor, Angela Mitchell, she lives in Rome. She's lived there for about 20 years, and we were there, and she said, would you like to have a coffee at like 6 in the evening? Because they don't eat till 9 p.m.
Yeah.
Everything's late.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, I'll be up all night. And she's like, well, let's just have an affogato.
Okay.
And this is what we went and had. So
And then you won't want dinner.
this is maybe the greatest.
Look at that.
2 scoops of ice cream or gelato. Typically, they don't use gelato because gelato's a lot softer. So they like to use ice cream. It's a little firmer. Then what they're going to do is they're going to take espresso, really strong hot coffee.
Yeah, okay.
And then what she'll do is they'll ask you, they'll like, would you like to have anything in your affogato? So I would get chocolate chips. Sometimes they would put little nuts in there. They would put
Oreos?
This is a
They got
dessert
Oreos in Italy?
with
It is a
coffee.
dessert, but everything there.
It's like going to Brahms, but right before dinner.
But in Europe,
Just saying.
Pouring some coffee on it.
coffee is just a way of life. It is, people just sit around, they have community, they sit and visit with people, and they have their coffee in the morning and in the afternoon.
Try one of these.
How is it that we do it in the morning versus in the evening?
I don't know. It is just a different culturally thing. You'll see people sitting around in these little cafes, a lot of times by themselves, just having one of these in the late afternoon.
Well, don't they drink coffee in the morning
That's good.
too? They kind of drink
That's
it
good with the coffee.
all day
That's
long?
just coffee ice cream.
They'll drink, but they don't drink it all day long. They'll go
okay.
and they meet and they have their espresso at the counter.
That's
They'll
good.
visit. It is a whole kind of way of life. It's very slow. They get to know their neighbors. They visit. It's a really lovely way to be, just to sit around. And it's even more lovely when you can sit around eating ice cream and coffee.
My neighbors,
Before,
are
like,
drinking
food.
alcohol right about now, though.
I know.
You know?
Not affogato.
Well, they drink plenty of wine there in Italy too, so they
But
got
it's,
that
it's
going.
just isn't that a yummy little dessert? It's a simple
Yeah.
thing to serve if you're having friends over. If it's going to be just so hot we can't see straight.
Yeah.
Hey guys, maybe we got to
Affogatos.
institute that affogato afternoon time. Tell me 4 o'clock from now on, it's affogato time.
Yeah.
Okay.
There we
It's
go.
4
Pretty
o'clock
good.
somewhere. It's affogato time somewhere.
That's right.
So
Put that on a shirt.
Would they eat that much before dinner? Like 2
Yeah.
scoops?
Well, I mean, maybe not, but the
Yeah.
ones I had were always 2
I think it's-
scoops.
a
Maybe they
lot.
just looked at me and said, hey, this mama's going to want 2 scoops.
It's an
And then a full
affogato
course?
for breakfast, for lunch, and then
No,
a
no,
sensible
you would
dinner.
you'd have an espresso.
Oh. For
In the morning,
right.
and then you have an espresso for lunch.
That's good.
I mean, they are all jacked up on
They're
the good coffee.
caffeinated.
They're caffeinated.
Yeah, caffeinated for sure.
Wow.